What?
Now you're live.
We're just a couple of bad hombres here. I think I'm gonna get that on the back of my car. Bad hombre.
Bad hombre.
Does that mean like a bad haircut?
Say
bad
hair.
hombre? Is that what it is?
Is that the reason why you're bald? Because you got a bad hombre?
Does he have a daughter that's a fashionista? Bad hombre.
Yes. But no. Chair. Jake! Can you bring me a chair? A stool? Sorry. Somebody said woman Mysterio.
Yeah. Well, she does
Viva
porn.
Mexico.
She does porn and it's not in her contract to be videotaped with her clothes on. So she's got to wear a mask. Yeah. She only does video with her clothes off.
And a mask.
And a ball gag.
A ball gag.
And a chainsaw.
Right? No, a stool. The tall one.
Well, if I keep telling her what's
All
in
right.
her videos, then they'll know who she is.
It's true. Turn her on real quick so I can show them what you're working on today. Something a little different. She has her clothes on, pants and shirt.
She usually does movies with rhymes with Shmena Schmason. Specializes in schmatio. Josh Etch 54 is pro schmishmortion.
Make me laugh.
Line Work City, they said.
Hey Jake, come here. What do you say my tattoos, all these outlines are?
It's like a 70s house party.
70s house party.
Speaking of porn.
Yes.
Yeah.
What should be our topic today?
Besides porn.
Besides porn.
Besides porn.
How many of you out there have made your own porn video?
I thought it was besides porn.
And then accidentally sent it to a family member by accident.
I think that's just a movie.
Well, what's funny about her mask is I thought we got a mask in the mail. She ordered like one of those high-waisted thongs.
Yes.
And I tried it on. And I took a picture, and I'm in my underwear. And I took a picture, and I was like, how do you like my new
No,
mask?
he tried it on as a mask.
Yeah, so I was in my underwear.
I thought he was splitting
no,
twins.
and
No,
then
okay.
so I put her underwear on my head like a mask, and I accidentally sent it to her 19-year-old son.
Oh.
And he just laughed, and he goes,
No,
"What?"
you sent it to him and you said, what do you think of my new mask?
'Cause I
he
thought it
he
was
sending
her.
it to me. And my son said, what are you, Bane?
But he was dying.
And he's
But usually I would do
cracking up.
it naked. Like, what if I send him in full frontal nude with underwear on my head? He would have been so traumatized. So traumatized.
Only one person has commented, and it was Randy Miller. He says, I'm not admitting to anything.
Not admitting to anything. So it's gay porn.
Gay porn.
Yeah.
How about making a friend with somebody?
They want to know what your pain level is.
In her movies
She's
or?
pretty tough, so, I mean, she's got another sleeve already, so.
Oh, they're talking about the tattoo, not her movies?
Yeah, no.
You don't have a safe word?
No safe words.
No safe word? Josh, what's your safe word?
What?
What's your safe word?
What? You just said what?
There is no safe word.
There is no safe word?
Get in there.
Pineapple? This took me about almost 5 hours to draw this morning. I'm gonna be tattooing all day.
You know, speaking of pineapples and porn, we have a friend who likes
Sexy
to...
Rick. We'll give him a shout out. You already, that's him, right? This is for you, Sexy Rick. She's gonna tell your story. Hope your wife
Not
doesn't mind.
anymore.
Why? Tell it. He's proud of it.
Maybe not anymore, now that he's married.
It's okay.
He
She
used to
knows.
like to use fruits and vegetables. on women.
Oh, really?
And he said that he really, really was hoping to find someone that would allow him to do an artichoke or a pineapple.
In their butts, right?
No.
Oh, vaginally?
Yeah. And we were like, oh, you mean like, well, at first he was like,
Well,
yeah,
hold
I
on,
like
even if it wasn't like...
He's like, I like to put like fruits and vegetables in them. And I was like, oh, you mean like zucchinis and cucumbers? He's like, that's fucking boring. No.
It's just like a
He's
dick.
like, I'm like talking like...
Hey, you gotta start with the top part first.
What?
You gotta start with the top part first.
Oh, the top, yes. Got to do it backwards.
Yeah, do it backwards.
Carlos said this is like a Mexican South Park.
Yes!
Yeah, they do the Hitler.
Told you it's a couple of bad hombres.
There we go. Now people are coming on.
Oh, I was like...
Philippines, Scotland, Brazil, UK.
Ah, UK.
Pigpen Ronan says his safe word is usually stop, motherfucker. Why the mask? Why not the mask, Lori?
Because she does adult videos and she doesn't want to be known. It's under contract. She can't do
I'd be
videos with
so
anybody.
disappointed.
Tasia Collins, we are located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Andrea said, didn't you have your shirt off last time?
I did.
Yeah.
Christopher, he's been tattooing for 15 years. If you mean how long have they been tattooing on this piece today? An hour?
Yeah.
About an hour. What's on her face? A luchador mask.
What country
And a
is
whole
that?
bunch of jizz.
Lots of Jews.
Anti-jizz. Yes, anti-baby shower.
Anti-baby shower. Yeah. What was that joke, Josh? Josh. Where's he going?
It says something about even though the girl's not pregnant, you still give her a baby shower. Yeah.
You gotta make that into a joke. Somehow,
I'm gonna give you a baby shower even though you're not pregnant.
Craig Mercer, are you saying that your safe word is freedom?
Freedom!
He said, looks awesome, man. Big love from Scotland. Freedom! And he like dragged it out and then put a laughing, crying face.
he's quoting,
Braveheart.
Braveheart.
yeah.
Oh, I just thought maybe that was his safe word.
Maybe it is.
Yes. He's getting rammed in the ass. He's freedom!
He's all bound up.
She's gonna do a full day today, guys. So you're looking at least 8 hours.
Like 6 to 8.
6 to 8. She sits really well, so it'll go a little faster. Must be chilly. You got a shirt on. It's about 72 in here, Jake Smith. It's always about 72 in here, though. So.
I'm having a fat day.
He said, suplex her before the out of nowhere before she out of nowhere RKO's you.
Alright, I got too many requests for the shirt. Okay, what?
They said give her a suplex before she does an RKO on you.
RKO?
Yeah.
Now,
RKO.
now it's a party.
Ah!
Detroit. Let's see here. New Smyrna Beach. I don't know where old Smyrna Beach was. Ricky Guerrero. He says, show more if you're actually an adult star.
Well, you
There
gotta
you
pay.
go.
You gotta pay for her. I do it for free.
He does it for free.
I do it for free.
What
I
do you wanna
specialize
see, Ricky?
in ass to mouth. Giving. ATM.
TMI.
ATM. Oh, that was someone just said TMI?
Yeah, someone, that's me.
You don't mind it. Michelle, never mind.
They're
You probably have
asking
family
for
watching.
they're asking for a close up.
Of ass to mouth or the tattoo?
He said I was quoting Braveheart. Come on. Haggis is my safe word.
that a Scottish food? Or did I miss
I don't
the
think you could call it safely food.
Yeah.
haggis? Haggis, isn't that the big dude from Lord of the Anal
Blaine
Rings? I mean,
Christensen, we're called Reverent Tattoo, and we're located in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Haggis, isn't that the dude from Harry Potter, the really big guy?
Hagrid.
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 Not to go full nerd on you.
Hagrid.
Sorry.
No, the really
Algeria,
cute,
that's a new one. We haven't had Algeria login before, I think,
the really
guys.
cute black girl from yesterday. She was Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter nerd, video games, comic books.
Does a little cosplay.
Yes. That the girl with the cute hair, she looked like she'd be one of Troy's friends. She looked like she was 16, but she's probably like almost 30.
Yeah, Brandon Roberts. It's called a cohesive bandage that he wraps around his tubes. He wraps it. It's because he uses disposable tubes.
I
Everything's
may tattoo
fully
with a shirt
disposable
off,
here.
but I have everything wrapped. I got
Yes.
barrier film on everything I touch.
But he uses disposable tubes, and they get more of a
Everything.
vibration, so that kind of helps with the vibration because he's been tattooing for 15 years, so he's starting to get carpal tunnel. What kind of gloves do you use? Black Phantom.
Phantoms.
Kingpin Tattoo Supply. Why did he take his shirt off? Because he felt like
A lot
it.
of people ask me to.
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
What is it? Did you do traditional Japanese? He does not. We like traditional Japanese.
I
but
just
that's not
haven't
his style
studied.
of
I haven't
tattooing.
studied it. One of my mentors specializes in traditional Japanese, and I'll pass him. I'll send them to him, and then he tells me how am I going to learn if I don't do it. But I'm not trying to practice on people anymore.
Cody Golden said human centipede style. Sick.
Yes, he was.
No, that's not an energy drink. He drinks
This is that's a
cold brew
one.
coffee. She asked how you don't get exhausted. He does, trust me.
I do. I started before the carpal tunnel, all the drawing and redrawing and.
Tessaland, I have not had to use the block button yet today, but Trebla, I can't even pronounce your last name, is about to get it because you're saying to slap that arm. That's just fucking rude. Who would
Slap
slap
that arm.
somebody that's getting tattooed?
Not only slap that ass, not that arm.
He needs a throat punch.
She's gonna throat punch. She also specializes in throat
Nikki and
punches.
Robert Williams, I'm very sorry for your loss. Make sure if you're going to get a portrait of your brother, you get somebody who specializes in portraits.
Save
and
your
you
money,
can really
do your
observe their
research.
work first, yeah.
You know, if some people ask for drawings from me, and because they can't make it out here, and I just tell them to do their research where they're from. We'll gladly help you find somebody in your city that can do the job that you want done.
Victoria Gardella, no, this is the first session, hon. They've only been going for about an hour right now. Blaine Christensen, this is Las Vegas, Nevada, Reverent Tattoo. Batista and Mysterio live, dope.
I just got called the other day a white
Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice. Kimbo Slice. And
Are you a real Viking? No, he's a real Dago Wop.
I'm Italian and German.
A real live Dago.
I used to be a proud American. Now I'm slightly embarrassed.
Now you're just a bad hombre.
I'm just a bad hombre.
Here you go, guys. Sorry, I don't want to disturb him too much while he's tattooing, so when he's doing a thigh piece or something like that, you guys can see it a little bit better when I'm far back, but this has got so much intricate detail that he's
Stay
kind of
tuned tomorrow.
right
I'll
up on top
have a
of
thigh
it.
piece finishing up.
Juan Carlos, why does he tattoo with no shirt? Why not?
Because they asked me to. Juan
can.
Carlos.
Pretty
Why do
bad.
you go to work with a shirt on? Oh, because people make you. You listen, you have to be bossed around. I don't. I do what I want. I do what I want.
I do what I want.
Can he mud wrestle? Logan, I'm sure he can.
Mud wrestle.
Lori says she'll mud wrestle you.
Lori.
Tessa Land, yes, he draws all of his own designs. She sent him a few ideas of tattoos that she likes off of his Instagram page.
Doesn't look like any of them.
Just said,
Perfect though.
Yeah.
just said, do whatever you want. I like what you do, and this is what he came up with. Mikey Anion, he asked, what's your most painful tattoo? You said the chin.
Yes. The face. In the face.
In the face.
Jorge Paisano, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Paisano. Speaking of Italians and Italian food, if you ever come to Vegas, you gotta go to Carmine's and Caesar's. Eat some of the best Italian food in Vegas from Chef Mike.
Alex Morellas, he says, can I schedule for my 23rd birthday? Inbox me? No, sweetheart, you're gonna have to inbox me. I can't inbox you while we're going live. And by the time we're finished here, we usually have about 20,000 comments, so I probably won't be able to find yours again anyhow. So if you want to get tattooed for your birthday, shoot us a text, 702-330-7475. I don't know if this is your actual name, but Seaman Mau Mau says haggis is
Seaman Mau Mau.
He says it's a Scottish meal made inside a goat's stomach, stuffed with the leftover animal meat like tongues and livers.
Sounds
It's
amazing.
an acquired taste for sure.
No, that sounds amazing.
Like a homemade hot dog.
Isn't that
right?
like the turkey key? Isn't that
What?
from How I Met Your Mom? The turkey key. It's like a turkey inside of a turkey inside of a turkey.
Yeah, because that's like a turducken,
A what?
where it's a turkey with a duck inside of it with a chicken inside of the duck.
Sounds like something that Josh tells his girls to do. Give me that
Christopher, this is
turducken.
going to be
That's
a
a
full
safe
day
word.
session today, and then she's doing a full sleeve though, so she's looking at quite a few full day sessions to finish it. How many tattoos does the artist have?
A lot of shitty ones.
He has no idea. I'm sure he stopped counting about 15 years ago. If you guys want to see what he's tattooing right now, you can actually see the line drawing on his Instagram page, Joseph Haefs Tattooer on Instagram. Craig Montgomery asked, what's your favorite tattoo you have? You said your stomach? Joseph? Or your kids' names?
My name of you, the names of you and the kids, and then the Japanese dragon that Roger Silva at Pussycat Tattoo started.
Yes, Shay, it is. It's still hot in Las Vegas. I think we're what,
We
like
got the
high 80s,
show,
low
we got the
90s
front door
today?
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the front door open, but the AC is cranked down to 72, so.
Hey, we were just talking about yesterday. You want to get some signs made?
Hey!
What's up with the map?
Because she likes to have fun.
Yeah. You know, it smells like sex in here.
She does adult movies and she doesn't want to be.
This is who's behind the camera, guys. Hi, I'm Joseph's wife, Michelle. Let's see here. They said, do you realize you look the same as a Viking?
Thank you.
Brianna Wallach, you're right. All these chicks are making comments about you. I'd let him do anything to me without a shirt on. And Brianna said, he's like super married, guys. LOL.
But we are looking for a girlfriend.
We're not. We're not.
Yes, we are. We're taking applications.
Taking applications.
So you can send your pics to, what's Josh's number again?
702-505-0530.
702
505
505
0530.
0530. You can send your pictures to that number. Josh will review them and we'll get back to you. But Josh likes full frontal nudes and dick pics.
Do the dick pics have to be artistic dick pics?
No.
Fernando Morales, you had artistic dick pics?
I actually tattoo a gentleman from the Penis Puppet Show.
The puppetry of the penis.
The puppetry of the penis.
Yes.
Well, I asked him.
Shout out to Rich Binning.
I asked Rich, you know, how'd you get that job? And he said it started out as a joke with his buddies, and he got hired. And so we, you know, he said a lot of bachelorette parties, they get disappointed. They're like, we want to see hard cock. He's like, he can make puppets.
No, he said, well, no, what his reply was, I only know how to do one thing with a hard dick, and it's not make puppets.
And he'd get, yeah.
And the entire bachelorette party got up and left.
Oh.
So he said,
no, David Calhoun, he's not heavy-handed. He's not particularly light-handed, but he's not heavy-handed.
I get the job done.
Yeah.
I don't know, you have soft black and gray. Am I heavy-handed?
No, not at all.
Brian Juby, we have not eaten food in Louisiana, but we're looking forward to it. We really want to go to New Orleans.
Oh.
Yeah, we almost went a couple times.
You gotta go.
Italian food, yuck. Oh my God, Billy Hanvey.
Yuck. What Italian food have you eaten that you said
Yeah,
yuck?
so sorry to hear that you've had a bad experience. He is super married, Miranda Staub.
Super married. But send your pictures to 702-505-0530.
0530.
He does all my reviewing for our future girlfriends.
Just pics, no bids. No video.
Videos.
Can I type on here? No.
What?
Sorry, oh, maybe I can. Hey, let's see. I don't know how to do this, guys. He's asking me to type the phone number. That's horrible. I'm not going to do that.
What?
I'm trying to, like, figure out how to... I don't think I can on live, guys. If somebody knows how to write when you're live, let me know and I'll do it. But other than that, I don't know how to.
702-505.
0530. They're asking for the
0530.
phone number to make an appointment, not to send dick pics, Joseph. It's 702-330-7475.
I didn't ask for dick pics. I was asking that girl for her pictures. What was her name?
I wanted the dick pics.
Drop him in the DM.
Right.
In the BM?
Yeah, in the DM,
The
yeah.
bowel movement.
Ernesto Ramirez says, ask the dude, what's up with face tattoos? I just don't get why people get them.
Why not?
Oh, because I can and you can't. That's why I got him.
And why can't he?
Why can't he? Because he's a sheep. He does what he's told and I do what I want. Isn't that right, John?
I've been trying to do it that way.
Gun,
Aroused.
machine gun. Is it really that serious? Lindy Fancher, it is really that serious. It's like,
Is it a chick?
yeah.
It'd be like calling your vagina a fuckhole. It's a vagina. Shouldn't you be insulted? Aren't you proud of her? Doesn't she do good things? It's a handcrafted machine. It's not a gun. Fuckhole.
Derek Whittington, what's our thoughts on eye tattoos?
Now that's ridiculous.
That's how you go blind.
There's so many other places to tattoo.
We would love to come to Denmark to tattoo. Set it up. Get a bunch of people that want to get tattooed. We'll come visit. Come to Australia. We're trying to, Veronica. You love getting your elbow tattooed? Then you are a rare person, Corey Fry.
Corey Fry?
Mm-hmm. Moises Ramirez said, Chingon cabron.
Órale. Chingón, cabrón.
Do we use stencils and do we have to talk so common on air? Yes, he uses stencils. That's what the purple is a stencil that he's tattooing over. It's a stencil that he drew.
What's common? Is he calling me a basic white bitch?
No, it's a woman, and I'm thinking she's saying something kind of like the lady was saying the other day about me having a horrible mouth.
Oh, you don't have to watch.
Yeah. Or you can just mute it. If you guys want to watch and you don't want to listen to us talk, it's super simple. You can swipe to get rid of the commentary so you don't have to read it and you can just look at the tattoo.
Swipe
if
right.
If you don't want to listen to us, then you just put your phone on mute.
Swiping right all night.
We actually just came from Hawaii, guys. We were at the Hawaii Tattoo Convention. Joseph actually took second place for his back piece.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys, I don't give prices over the phone. If you want to know what his hourly or session rate is, you would have to call or text 702-330-7475. Thank you very much, Susan Harrington. What's up with the mask? Because it's fun.
Told you. She does adult videos and doesn't want anybody to see who she is.
Rebecca Hillard, Sturgis for Bike Week isn't really, nobody's getting large custom pieces.
It's a headache.
Yeah,
It used to be fun a long time ago in the 90s, but I'm not down to tattoo dudes from Sons of Anarchy.
Alex Ramon Morales, I've said it a couple of times for you. Someone else has typed the phone number a couple of times. If you need to reach the shop, you can go to reverenttattoo.com and email me from the website. Or you can go to you can text 702-330-7475. Or you can just click on Joseph's name right there on Inks Mag where it says Live Tattooing by Joseph Haefs, and it'll take you to his Facebook page, and you can send us a message.
Did I say porn? I meant corn. How do you say it, Pelon? Is he listening to his headphones? Corn? Corn.
Andy Gooding, he only tattoos one person a day, and he typically tattoos 5 to 6 days a week. Every now and then he's got 4 days. It just depends.
So I can take my time. Like I woke up at 6 a.m. and drew this till about noon, and then it took me an hour to get the stencil on. If I had somebody after her, I would be feeling rushed. So we got it done right instead of just, all right, looks good, let's hope it works out. That's what works for me. There's other guys that can do many more tattoos at just the same quality, if not better, but that's how I work. I found what works best for me. Taking my time and...
Melissa Hernandez, you almost became my first female to get blocked, but I won't do that.
Oh, what'd she say?
I just think it's sad that you have to write things like that.
What'd she say?
Hey, from Kentucky, I would ride you like a horse.
I mean, with
You
the
would ride my back?
with the saddle?
Yeah.
Saddle up with a bit. Send your picture of who you are to 702-505-0530. Saddle up, Josh Etch. Is that Jake back there dying? Well, actually, what's Jake's number? I need to have a list right here, everybody's number. Why don't you go see what Pelon 915 is doing?
Alright, we'll take a
You're
little...
reading some silly comments right now on your face?
Oh, no, I'm trying to see if there's anything that's not repetitive that's worth even saying out loud. Cassie Warnick, if you want to get tattooed at the shop, come say hi. Shoot us a text first just to make sure we're open. We're typically only here Tuesday through Saturday.
Yeah, we did the numbers. For me to travel where you are, I would have to charge double. So it's actually cheaper for you to fly here than I would have to charge to fly for all the expenses and make up for missed tattoos. So it's cheaper to just come here, and it's Vegas.
Big Jenkins, he has so here's the thing. He asked how much did all your, like, what is the value of all the tattoos you have? Probably $15K. Here's the thing.
More.
Here's the thing is that
It's not
he had...
It's not a number.
Why
does that matter?
But he's just saying like how much to
Like,
get
how much
like
is
a
your car?
no, just say to get a full bodysuit or whatever. It's actually extremely expensive. Tattoo artists sometimes trade tattoos with each other, so it doesn't necessarily cost as much because you're having friends tattoo you. Also, a lot of his tattoos are really old. Prices were different back then. To get a quality bodysuit these days, you could spend 10 grand on a sleeve. You could spend more on a sleeve than 10
The
grand.
average tattoo artist is about $150 to $200 an hour. It's 2016. I used to charge just $100 an hour. That's 90s prices.
We have a friend who has
So you
200
can't
hours
go-
just on her back, and that's, so you figure at $200 an hour for 200 hours on her back. That's just her back. Now you've got to factor in arms, legs, front
She's
torso.
a medium, small woman.
She's a small woman, yeah.
So, what is that? 40 grand on her back? No? Well, like we said, it's all a matter of perspective. People that complain about expensive tattoos are the same people that do drugs every day, are at the bar every day, drink Starbucks every day. You know, it's just all a matter of perspective. What's important to you? What's really funny and baffling is every day now I get people DMing me on Instagram, hey, can I have that stencil? Why would I just give you her tattoo and I spent hours drawing it? Why would I'm flattered you like my art, but why would I just give you my art? And they get upset when I tell them $400 minimum for my drawing.
Well, not to mention, that would be for you to draw something new for them because this drawing
so
was
then I
done
have to
for
take
her.
the time out of my busy schedule to draw for them.
Right. He only draws the tattoo once per person. He doesn't use the same stencil on multiple people. Everything is custom drawn, so you have an individual tattoo. Even if you wanted this tattoo, he would draw you something similar. You wouldn't get this exact same piece because this belongs to her.
Very similar because I have a style. Some people will say, oh, your stuff looks the same. That's actually a compliment. That means I've developed my own style. It's not the same exact tattoo. I put a lot of the same elements, repetitive. I guess repetitive, but that's what I like. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
Have a nice day.
Alright guys, I'm going to take you on a little trip around the shop, see what the other guys are working on.
Sing a song, Michelle.
I'm not going to sing a song.
You.
Hey.
He's kind of turned on. He's like,
He likes more of the zipper though.
Pelon doesn't like that we have to be silent during the video, so he's got his own headphones on.
I can still hear everything.
Did you tell them about Jake's new movie, 50 Shades of Jake?
No, but why don't you tell us about it? Aren't you his co-star?
50 Shades of Gay.
Co-star.
I'm just the fluffer.
Hey! Oh, you guys aren't started yet. What are you getting done? Tiny little flowers.
They're gonna go in her sternum and a little peach.
On my butt.
For your peach?
Yeah.
We'll check back.
We almost did the emoji like from the
What's up? Josh,
She's getting some little daisies on her sternum, and then she's getting a peach on her peach.
ask if don't like the filming, you can plug Josh in.
They're not doing anything yet.
Oh, are they doing it though?
Yes, they're.
Is it okay for her to film you? Does she have
Do
pasties
you
or?
have pasties or tape or something?
Yeah, we already put those on.
Okay.
Tassels. Little propellers.
Did you do the pickles? Just deal with it.
You guys, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Anita said, no, mask is off. Careful, guys.
Sorry. Sorry to disappoint.
Can you guys guess which adult film star this is?
Yeah.
What does it rhyme? What does it rhyme with again, babe?
Shmena, Shmason. Shmason.
What's with all the angry faces? That's not nice.
Yeah, they're disappointed I took the mask off.
No, they've been doing like. I think that they're angry that you
have my shirt
have
off?
your shirt on.
Ah, did I have mine on? Oh, yeah. I'm doing you guys a favor.
Used to the no pants party.
Joy Brewer, yes, that's exactly right. She said upstate New York prices vary. Her artist is talking about raising his fees to $150 an hour. In all cases,
Yeah,
you
that's
get
the
what
thing
you
is
pay
like
for.
nothing's in everything else is fluctuated, and tattoos still stay the same.
Corey Harris, thank you so much. You said amazing shop.
Thank you.
Tom Leonard, I don't know how to send you the link to our shop, but it's www.reverenttattoo.com. REVERENT tattoo.com.
She's getting a peach on her peach.
Mm-hmm.
So keep it peachy. What is it? That's cute. I've never done a peach.
Daniel Gonzalez, give us a call, 702-330-7475.
I might
She
be
was
hiring.
wearing a luchador mask, Lauren Walsh, but not anymore.
It's hot.
It's warm.
Yeah.
You can't breathe quite as well.
Her mask smells like sex.
Your mouth.
Hey!
Your mask smells like sex.
Just being honest.
His mouth or his mask?
The mask.
Oh.
So smells like sex.
This is me, guys.
We had this on-running joke in the shop about let the boy watch. It's a scene out of Eastbound and Down, and it's like the bloopers, and Will Ferrell's being super serious, and I'm so bad at repeating stories. How does it go, Jake? Come here. You know it.
Wayne says your machine is bogging down. Not good. Bogging down.
Hey, thanks for the apprentice tips.
Yeah.
Bogging down.
So tell us the story, Jake.
I don't know, he goes, it came to me in a dream. I was on top of my wife, Donna, and we were making sweet, hot, passionate love. And it was hot and sweaty.
I turned the air up to 83 degrees and closed the windows. And I was thrusting up on her, and she didn't like it.
So I had to hold her down. And then my boy, hi guys.
And she says the boy's at the door. And I said no. And I said, boy, watch. He needs to learn. Just like I did, and my daddy did, and his daddy before him did. So we've been doing this silly joke for a month. And we happen to be fooling around with the door open. And I'm going to town, and she goes, oh. I'm like, what happened? And she's like, it's Maddox. She said, my son just popped up. He was like laying underneath the bed, and he heard us going at it, and he just got up and ran out the door.
No, he got up, stood up, didn't turn and make eye contact. He just stood up and walked out of the door.
And he usually bugs the hell out of us.
But it was the middle of the night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. He should have been sleeping. He like snuck in, crawled across the floor or something.
And so I'm still going at it, and I'm like, let the boy watch. And then I immediately stopped and was like, no, this is just wrong. It's not even funny.
It's not even funny.
I'm surprised he didn't ask what was going on. Let the boy watch.
It would have been funny if he would have been like, Dad, is this how you learn?
Brandon, herb is not legal out here yet. They do have dispensaries.
dispensaries,
You can
yeah.
get it. Medical marijuana is legal, but
Like I have my buddy go get it for me. The candy bars are the best. You eat 4 little squares, you're sleeping good.
Noah Rivera, I'll go back to the girls. It's getting the peach in a minute. They're just putting the stencil on. There's nothing to watch right now. That would just be creepy.
You gotta pay for that.
Daniel Gonzalez, she is hot. She don't need a mask.
No, she's gorgeous.
See, this is where
She's prettier than half the 20-year-olds that are in here.
So
I was pretty
she
excited
sits
when
great.
I walked in.
Unfortunately, this is what's uncomfortable is having your shoulder angled
What's
up like
funny
that.
is she's prettier in person than her Instagram, where half the chicks that come in here, they're hotter on their Instagram, and they come in here and they're like, I'm so and so from Instagram, and I'm like, oh. Not to be shallow, I'm just saying it's odd, you know. It's the opposite. You don't even need no makeup.
Why is he so cold? He's not cold. Do you think he's cold because his nipples are pointing? They're just pointing all day, even when it's 120 outside.
Always hard.
Wise Jason Wise Miller.
That's a good man.
I'm ready to go.
Justin Robinson, there's no such thing as a true self-taught apprenticeship. If you don't do a real apprenticeship, then you shouldn't be tattooing. But yes, he did a traditional apprenticeship. He wants to know if you don't mind mentioning who gave your apprenticeship to you.
Well, the very, very first person I'd like to thank that got me into this, his name is Darian Greenan, and he owns, what's it called? Pack and Pores. He got me into the industry a long time ago. And then something came up and he chose a different direction in his life, and I ended up staying at the shop. It is called Tattoo Heaven on Las Vegas Boulevard. That actually Clean Rock One just bought it. It's called Golden Skull, but it used to be Tattoo Heaven, and that's where I apprenticed 15, 16 years ago. Well, I was actually the counter kid, and halfway through being a counter kid, I noticed that most of these artists, they weren't very good, and they couldn't draw, and I thought, if they can do it, I can do it. And then, so they didn't want no more apprentices, and so they were teaching me, and I was doing them at my house, and I would bring my tubes. It was before disposables, so I'd bring them to the shop and clean them. So I was being taught the right way, kinda. And so the owner found out, and Johnny Calamolino, that's actually Danny Knight's brother. They used to own Rockabilly Studio together. He said, hey, I'll apprentice you, give me $5 grand, give her $1 grand. Forget about it. Who's smoking? Go get me McDonald's. And that's how I ended up tattooing. But, you know, he taught me how to make needles and do clean line work and how to sell myself, and the rest was up to me. You know, he was honest. He was just in it for the money, and and I had resentments in the beginning because I suffered as an artist, but it took many years to grow up and realize it was on me, how hard I worked and where I took the art. He got my foot in the door, so Johnny Calamolino and Darian Greenan got me in, but who really mentored me was Roger Silva at Pussycat Tattoo. He showed me what tattooing was. And then Eric Tavet and Tony Uno over at Uprise Tattoo in Illinois. Those guys also helped me. So 15 years ago, it was a lot different. It wasn't about the art. It was hustling and making money and a party, and people would bring me alcohol and drugs to tattoo. It's fucking weird. That's what it was, like the rock star life back then, and I struggled trying to break bad habits. I used to go really, really fast. The shop owners loved me, but the other artists didn't, and I didn't understand why. It's because when you go to a good shop, these guys are working hard to build a name, and if you're just banging out tattoos, it's hurting the rest of the crew. But the owner doesn't care because he's just putting money in his pocket. So that's why I tell the guys here, I don't care if it takes you 4 hours to do a little tattoo. Do the best you can. You can't always hit a home run. I still drop the ball after 15 years. You just do the best you can. And when people come in with bad tattoos, I try not to make fun of it, not only because I'm covered in them, but I say nobody intentionally tries to do a bad tattoo. They're just not educated, or their head's not in the right place. No one ever goes, I'm going to do a bad tattoo on this woman. She grew up in California, paying good money, I'm going to fuck you up.
All right, let's see. Abby Reed, how do you feel about making ashes from a loved one into ink?
Oh, I do that quite often.
You don't make ink out of ashes, though. You can add a
No,
little
so
bit of
see
ashes
the little ink cap?
to ink.
I ask him to bring it in a little baggie, and I just tap a little bit in there. I tap a little bit in there, and then I take the back of a needle bar. So I sprinkle it in there, and obviously it's, you know, the ashes has been burnt, and I wouldn't say sterile, but it's not dirty. It came out of a fire. I've never had anybody have a bad reaction. And you just sprinkle a little bit out of the baggie. I'll fold the paper in half, sprinkle it in there, and I'll just tap the paper. And then I take a new needle bar, and then I just mix it in there.
You can't put too much because it'll thicken the ink.
Yeah.
So it's just a tiny little bit. But yes, you can have your loved one's ashes put into your tattoo.
I like doing that. I like helping people with healing, their healing process of losing their loved ones. For sure, I'm all about it. Did John leave? Oh, did you tell him how we wanted signs?
Because I was doing this? No.
What'd you tell him, Josh? Oh, you didn't say the whole shop wanted signs? Yeah. All right.
Matthew Rowe, stop with the fucking ink me for free now. That's dumb. The only one that's gonna ink you for free is a tweaker at their house.
I gotta take a small bathroom break if you wanna go watch Josh. Josh Etch 54 702 505.
Adrian Anthony, he actually does tattoo shirtless almost every day. It's hot here in Las Vegas. During the winter he doesn't, but it's still 90 degrees outside.
I'm actually doing even more just to piss people off.
Brandon Adkins said, hope you, your wife, and your crew are having a great day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So this one so yeah, this is Josh's card, and this is the shop's card. If you call this number, you'll probably.
Do you mind if we peek in and see your sternum piece? She's not having fun right now. Well, I don't know. She's smiling. Maybe she is having fun. It's weird, right? By this cute little daisy here. Wishing you had your one eyeliner today. So it doesn't stick to your nipples.
Yeah, I thought that's how you guys all
Smart.
did it.
No, they all just put the tape right on their nipples.
I mean, they probably into that kinky shit.
I'm gonna leave you be. You can, like, you got a good moral support friend here. Sorry, pervs. She needs some privacy. Here's a little tour of the shop again. I'll give you guys a view of one of our business cards so you can see how the name of the shop is spelled. And on the back side, there you go. There's the contact information. ReverentTattoo.com. The shop number is 702-458-1313. Or you can text me at 702-330-7475. And that is our address.
Bye. Are we still live?
We are still live.
Oh.
Sorry, I was reading a question. It says, here's something worth repeating. The machine you speak of is what powers the tattoo gun. No, that's incorrect, Courtney Wesley. The machine is what's in his hand. It's powered by a power supply.
One of those. Oh, is she trying to justify her gun?
Yeah. Yes, here's something worth repeating. The machine you speak of is what powers the tattoo gun. That's not a machine, that's a power supply.
What is a tattoo gun?
It's
I've never
a power
seen
supply. So this is a power supply right there.
What are these tattoo guns?
And then what comes from it is a clip cord, which goes into his tattoo machine.
Oh, he made one for you.
Yeah.
Last night? I don't know. When I seen him, I told him I wanted one. So he made it. I got it. It's tattoo gun. Look at that thing.
I was gonna say, what was I missed the booty shake.
I almost spanked it, but I didn't want to disrespect
Martine.
Martine. He might turn into a bad hombre.
Shading's much better, huh? She's sitting better for the shading?
Yeah. She's got her headphones on, so she's relaxed. For the most part.
That's a thumbs up. This woman is my mom, my best friend, my sister. She's a little bit of everything. I've known this woman for 13 years now. I've been gone for 5, yeah, almost 13 years. And she's
Hey,
amazing.
Pelon, that's a sick ass tattoo gun.
Shoot 'em up.
I'm gonna shoot you with my tattoo gun. As soon as I can find some bullets for it.
Right? Anybody want to buy a 68 Cadillac? Jake, are you getting set up for a tattoo?
See.
What time is it at?
4. They get here around 4.
Can you take over for just a second so I can go talk to John? So you're about to get some signs painted? You can go back into Joey. You can stay here with Pelon.
We're back.
Orale. Just a bad hombre.
Uh-huh.
Couple of bad hombres. Want to wrestle?
Wrestle or wrestle?
Wrestle.
Wrestle.
This may not be wearing a shirt, but I'm not going to fix my chest.
How many times a week do you work out?
5. I've missed a couple of days from having a fat day.
Sorry. My fault.
Sometimes, like today, if the drawing goes way too long, I've got to skip the gym. It's alright. If you drove out from California, I'll make the sacrifice to not go to the gym.
Carol Lodi from Columbus, Ohio. You do great work.
Thank you, Carol, from Columbus, Ohio. How many tat guns you got there, Juicy Jake? Got some sick ass tattoo.
Sick ass
Tat
tat
guns.
gap.
Do you after you tattoo with your tat guns, do you like to go in the desert and shoot bottles with it too?
Damn right.
Alright. I love them tat guns, man. Hey man, you got a lot of tat gun at home. You can like tap me up and we can drink Bud Light.
Bro light.
Bro Light.
Thank you, Grace Cox. She says, seriously, people, if you're interested in his work, go to the shop. Look at the website. He has a portfolio there. Bam.
I also sell tat guns.
Tat
It won't
guns.
put in the ink, but you could shoot your neighbor
Pew, pew, pew.
if he's a bad hombre. Do you think Donald Trump's wife sometimes calls him a one-pump Trump? Like a one-pump Trump? You're just a one-pump Trump. Is he gonna sue me?
Maybe.
I'm gonna sue you. Not a good person. One-pump Trump.
Well, especially with the luchador mask.
You heard that laugh? I even heard that laugh come out. I was like, whoa. Go film Josh. Nasty Josh Etch.
Swipe right.
AKA Big Nasty.
Looking good, dude. Tattoo looks good too.
Oh, thank you.
Buddy.
Thank you.
That's the same noise I make when you put it in my butt.
You don't make any more noises when it's in your butt.
I can't repeat that noise unless there's a finger in the butt.
This is a pretty open anal purse. Rectal purse. You lose your keys in there, you'll never find them. What's up, Facebook world?
No, you took advantage. Should have been nicer.
Hope you guys are liking what we're showing here. Anybody got any questions?
Oh, lots of questions.
You like pokey?
Oh yeah, all the time. Extra spicy poke.
Burn your bumble.
Yep.
Burn your boom hole.
Boom your burn. Yeah.
You stopped going there.
Where?
To Kodai or to Tomo, because Gene's not there no more. It's like kind of weird. We think he cut him off. I think he made up that hole.
It's not a fun spot. But it looks nice.
Hey!
I'm doing something.
Jake's not doing the Michelle thing here.
Okay, well, I'm doing something for John real quick, so hold on.
Tough girl.
I'm just getting their name and their Instagram.
And then Josh has his number. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
Good, man.
Fucking amazing, huh?
Hell yeah. Sitting like a champ.
Grief. I mean, she don't like it there.
So, John, you said tell the old man to trust me and give me half down so I can buy the supplies for it. He goes, trust me, I'm not fucking with him. He's got 2 big arms, I'm scared.
Sweet.
Yeah, but you can run fast.
Okay, he's outside. I can't hear you.
Alright. Alright, we're back.
We're back. We're back, being inappropriate. What happened to Josh?
He's tattooing. Going, giving a little variety.
Variety show? You like the variety shows?
Is that the touching the teeth or is that the finger on the butt?
What in the butt?
No, we used to know a girl that was big in security over there, and she left, and she's over at, where is Rosie at now?
Right across from Hogs and Heifers. The casino that hipsters go to.
Want to go see some Striper tonight. Have you heard them guys lately, man? They rock, dude.
What's that?
Striper, the band Striper, the Christian band.
No, where's that?
Hard rock tonight.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. You know, they haven't played in years. I think
80s
they're
band.
from Vegas.
Oh,
And,
no.
man, their new stuff's just like powerful good.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The yellow and black, they always wear yellow and black, remember?
Oh, cool. We thought you moved.
I was out of town and went and did a... Man, I gotta show you this pirate scene, man. It's kind of big stuff. I was in Des Moines, Iowa for 30 days.
No one saying nothing?
You go scroll up or down. You know?
What?
And so which way? Scroll up. Wow. Rivera, hi from Tampa, Florida.
What's up, Rivera, Tampa, Florida?
BJ Hit says, have you guys ever came to Iowa?
No, I don't travel that much. No, I'm
What John just
I'm a
finished doing.
creature of comfort.
Look, babe. He did it all himself.
Yeah, that's badass.
It's like
Where's,
12 foot on the wall.
where's this?
Tattoo shop in Des Moines, Iowa.
In Iowa?
Yeah, flew back there to do it.
Wow, that's
I mean, you
awesome.
can see how big it is based on him.
Go ahead and show
standing
them.
there.
Show how many people are watching.
This is
right
our
now.
friend John. This is some of his hand-drawn lettering and sign painting. He did all of that
All
himself.
hands.
He did the front of our shop too, and pretty much every good tattoo shop in Las Vegas. Yeah. There you go. Thank you for showing.
Yeah.
Super rad.
That's impressive. That's a good job.
Yeah, like somebody mentioned to me, oh, I thought you just did letters. I'm like, no.
No.
It's on the floor. Hang on the floor.
Oh, we might have to. We're gonna redo our floors. I want something.
When it's on this stuff, it don't stick. They created something.
Well, we're gonna. I think
Can't I
we're
just
gonna
put something on
epoxy
top
over
of
the
it? I'll
top
have
of
to
the
take it
floor.
off.
I think we're gonna epoxy over the whole floor, and then you can do it over the epoxy.
Yeah. Boy, make sure it adheres to it because.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So that's on tile, and then you just clear coat over it.
Zip on
Oh, on
concrete.
concrete. So they have like stained concrete, 3D concrete.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You want it back?
Sure, I'll take over. Any good tattooers in Pennsylvania? There's a lot. I just don't know if we know of any. What?
Mike
Oh,
Chambers.
Mike Chambers. Yeah, fuck yeah. Mike Chambers is awesome. What's her tattoo gonna be? It's not gonna be. This is what it is.
It's a screaming eagle and a couple of bad hombres.
Let's see. Have we ever come to Iowa? We have not come to Iowa.
He already did that.
Oh. Well, I don't know which way he scrolled then. Hello from Sweden.
Hello, Sweden. What does that do?
And they want to know why you still have a spot open on your forehead.
I haven't thought of something stupid enough yet. It's got to be really ridiculous. Can't make any sense. It's got to be random as fuck.
It's got to be really worth it.
Really random.
Because he's not going to be getting any sex for a while afterward because wife doesn't like any more
You're lying
face
to
tattoos.
yourself. You're lying to yourself.
No disrespect, but you're giving me the fevers. I don't know what the fevers are. Sorry, Martin.
We'll see you guys for next Thursday. That's awesome, you guys.
Oh, that's perfect. We're going to be out of town for a couple days, so we'll be back on Thursday. That's perfect.
Glad you're doing all right, John.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for stopping in.
Fevers.
Andrew Newton says, you're a bad-looking dude, Joseph.
like
Every
100.
time I see your video, I have motivation to hit the gym.
It's like 102 in my pants. That could be a bad thing. That sounds very
the fevers.
funky.
Kind of like a cold sore.
Ah! The fevers, that sounds like something that Johnny Fever gives the ladies. She came down with the fevers.
Some antibiotics won't fix, right?
Yeah. Go from Josh.
She needs some privacy.
She does?
Oh, thanks so much, Karen Kelly. My hand was actually done by OK Austin Art. He's at Art Core Tattoo in Seattle, Washington. But he originally apprenticed under my husband.
ended up specializing in Disney tattoos.
And he did this one as well,
And
black and
watercolor.
gray. My knuckles and my lower knuckles as well. Sorry for my wrinkly skin, guys. Oh, there you go. Rixel will give you free tattoos, guys. He did tats in the Philippines.
I'm sure he has tat guns.
Said great stuff, eastbound and down. That's right, Christopher Adkins. Sorry, that was from earlier.
Yeah. I was gonna make Jake grow his mullet out and rock the Kenny Powers.
Oh, hey from Queensland, Australia. Let's work. Where's Kate at? She's in Alice Springs.
Alice Springs.
I agree, Marcos Morales. He says, all you haters and crybabies, move yourself. Let us people who are positive enjoy the show.
We're just having fun. Why can't you have fun? Why does it matter if I have my shirt on or off? Why does it bother you?
Nicole Wade wants to know if that's Harley Quinn on your side. Nope, just bad tattoo flash from the
Harley
90s.
Quinn. That's my upgrade. You like that, Josh? I was kind of disappointed with that movie. Her booty was too little.
Gina Collins, it's not too late to get a tattoo in your 50s. My mom got tattooed in her 50s. We have a client who got her first tattoo at 83.
Oh,
wow. And she was just cute as freaking can be. Tiny little granny in here.
So when she first came in, all her granddaughters were getting tattooed. Super cute little lady. And she's like, in my day, only sluts got tattooed. And so she went and had a margarita next door, came back, and said she was going to get the what?
She said she wanted to get a tattoo, and she had 3 Cadillac margaritas, and she got the Oregon Duck symbol about the size of your hand on her shoulder.
Oh.
And then she's out here doing a little cha-cha dancing in the shop, and her granddaughter said she needs to sit her ass down. 1, she's drunk, and 2, she just had her hip replaced last week.
Just had her hip replaced.
Yeah.
She did that. She's
She
like,
was
when I was
feisty.
young, only sluts got tattooed.
And she says, next time I come back, I'm going to sit at the bar and I'm going to pull my shirt down and say, I've got a tattoo. She was so sassy. She was so cute. Brittany Elizabeth, we don't really do a whole lot of giveaways. Those are usually gimmicks to get people in the door, and we don't have a problem with that. But what we do like to do is charity events on occasion where we'll do cheap tattoos, and the tattooers get to keep a portion to pay for their supplies, and the rest of the money gets donated to feed the homeless or go to breast cancer or something of that sort.
Actually, my next cancellation, instead of letting people jump in line and paying double for the cancellation, I'm going to be doing a few hand-sized tattoos for that represent strength for mental illness and addiction.
Awesome.
And whatever I make that day, I'm going to send to the family of my friend Kelsey Moore Carell, who passed away, who left behind a loving husband and four little boys. So whatever I make that day, I'll be sending to them. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Howie Tomlinson, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What is fake? You keep saying, answer me, answer me. 1, you're being rude. And 2, 20,000 people have made comments on here. How the fuck do you think I could see it? I tried to scroll up and find it. So unless you want to repeat your question, you're never going to get an answer. There's no point in being rude. Charles Adam Springs, how old were you when you started tattooing?
Well, it was, I'm coming up on 15 years in January, so almost 40. Am I 36 or 37?
You're 37.
I'll be 38 in April?
You will.
Shit, I am almost 40.
You are.
I have old balls.
You do.
He has old balls.
You like to play that game called Who's in My Mouth?
You're like,
I know these old balls.
Nelson Quinn, yes, he still has time to work out about 2 hours a day, 5-6 days a week.
I gotta start doing cardio. Look at that belly.
Kelly Burdine wants to know how long it takes you to finish. About 4.5 minutes.
10-15 minutes.
Oh.
What would you say?
4.5.
4.5. Feels like 10-15 minutes. Alright, we finish at the same time.
This is going to be 6 to 8
me.
hours on this tattoo today. And we aren't going to talk about what he's charging her. That's just rude.
It's rude. It doesn't matter. Why does it matter?
Oh, Santista, guess what? You're my second person to get blocked today.
What'd they say?
Show the cat.
Show the cat. You can see her movies. I was trying to think of a clever movie name.
Yeah, this like Driving Miss Daisy or something like that.
Haley Cummings loved that. Haley Cummings loved that you said go get me McDonald's.
Is the co-star of Planet of the Gapes.
The Gapes?
Yeah, but she's not the one with the gaping hole.
No.
She's the one with the strap on. She's making the gaping hole.
No, I do my exercises.
Planet of the Gapes.
Brandon Mungo wants to know if he's slow, should he charge less per hour? It depends on if you're slow because you're doing quality, I guess. If you're slow, just
I don't charge per hour. I charge for the day.
He charges for the session, so it's either a half day or a full day.
And that way, I don't feel pressured. I'm gonna call my tattoo shop. You get what you get. Have you seen that stand-up comedian? I forgot his name. It's hilarious. It's a new guy. He's not a new guy, but it's a new one. And he goes, I've seen this tattoo shop, and it's called You Get What You Get. He goes, and this lady went in, and she's like, oh, I want a memorial for my son who passed away, and some angel wings and a halo, and I don't know, is it gonna hurt? It's my first time. He goes, and so then the gentleman finished, and she went and looked at her tattoo, and it was a devil woman masturbating. And she's like, this is not what I wanted at all. And he goes, lady, didn't you see the sign? You get what you get.
Sorry, guys, I don't know what you mean by show another view of what she's getting. There's only one way to view her arm.
Turn the phone upside down. Boom! That just happened.
There you go.
Boom.
Jazz hands for it.
Yeah. Daniel Smith, you trying to make no fun of it. I don't get it.
Hey, Josh, so if girls with really, really large vaginas were in a punk band, would they be called the Gapes instead of the Mapes? Oh. The Gapes. I thought you would appreciate that one, Jake.
I see him.
You see him? You see the Gapes?
I totally see him.
What's that thing that,
Chris Field, no, he doesn't have a desire to go on Ink Master. They actually asked him to go on the show, and we
I'm not a sellout.
declined.
I'm not a sellout. This is streaming live on Facebook, and I'm doing what I want. I'm not wearing a shirt. It's not scripted. I say what I want. I do what I want.
There's no drama.
Yeah, it's real. No drama. That show's fake. And it's for sellouts.
You're welcome, Abby Reed.
You know, I don't mean to... There's been a couple of respectable artists that have been on there, and I don't know, they did it for their reasons, but it's just not for me. I don't mean to talk shit, but it's just not for me. I can't have people tell me what to do and what to say.
Oh, Marcos, I'm so sorry. He said he tattooed for 15 years. It's always been his passion, but his wife passed away in February, and so did his passion. Just want to say thank you for the positive
No, I
vibes.
get it, dude, because if you're not feeling it, you're not going to create good art. I'm so sorry. I couldn't even imagine if I lost my wife. I would not get out of bed.
He said he loves the positive vibes in our live feed, and it reminds him of the love he has for his art form.
Sorry for your loss, brother. I get it, though. I would be devastated if I lost Michelle.
Calvin, thank you so much. He said you're a god in the industry.
Not quite.
Don't tell him that.
No, I'm not. I'm
Says,
not.
But listen, what he says. He says, your work is amazing. I've never seen such straight, clean lines. I'm sick of the money-hungry pigs doing tattoos only for the money. Your work shows you are doing what you love. You say you are a rock star because you partied and drank. You are an average young tattoo artist. That comes with the trade. You are the definition of a tattoo rock star now. Keep it up, hoping one day if I'm lucky enough to let you put a piece art on me.
Thank you, man. I think I'm just average now, but I'm trying.
You're humble.
Thank you.
Lisa Gabriel, good luck. I hope you find a tattooer that'll do justice to your baby boy. I'm so sorry for your loss. Alyssa Ellen, what we were saying about the ashes is that you can get cremation ashes put into your tattoo ink. If you see here the little red cap, that's his cap of ink. You can take just a pinch, really like a pinch of salt you would put, just a tiny amount, and add the ashes to the ink and mix it up. And that way when you're getting tattooed, the ashes are being put into your skin. So you can keep that person that you're getting memorialized in the tattoo with you forever. But it can only be a tiny, tiny, minuscule amount. Otherwise it thickens the ink. John David Luis, yes, the AC is turned down to 72, but it's a beautiful day outside, and so we have the front door open as well.
It's a beautiful day in her gaping hood.
Adam Esquivel are what prison tattoos like yours are? Joseph's tattoos?
Yeah, I've never been to prison, but they're pretty much prison tattoos. You are spot on, dude. You are not making fun of me. It's the truth. These are horrible tattoos I have.
The gentleman earlier that said
a lot of times, I'll be out in public with my wife, and guys go, sick tats. And what do you say?
Really? Which one?
They're horrible.
Please tell me which one. Which one's so sick? I think people like the coverage he has, not necessarily what the tattoos are. Because not every person has seen someone who's heavily tattooed. But regardless, it's cool that people, I guess, want to shout it out. We can be standing in line at the grocery store and someone 4 people back will go, did that hurt? That's fucking annoying. Because you know they're talking to him. I don't know.
I always say, does that hurt? And they're what? I'm like, just constantly saying stupid shit. Does that hurt? Am I the pot or the kettle? I don't know.
Ginger, thank you so much for asking that question. She said she's getting a tattoo for $600. It's an all-day tattoo, all she can take.
So
how much should she tip? I say if it's a service industry, you figure.
I'd say 40 is like the average, 40 to $100 depending on what you can afford and.
Right. So the thing is that you know, if you're going to a restaurant, it's customary to do 18 to 20%. Joseph has always worked in a service industry before he was tattooing.
So I've always been a good tipper.
Server.
I've always had to tell her tip more.
Tip?
She was yes. Just to see how it feels. Or ouch, ouch, on my hair.
I've always tipped at least 18 to 20%, but
how you doing?
We're more of 35% tippers, I would say, somewhere around there. So just think of it that way. If you're getting a $600 tattoo, I would say $100 is not an abnormal amount.
The thing is like you tip your hairstylist and barber, and that shit grows back. This is forever. It's not a thing to make you feel guilty, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't.
Edward Pooley, what's up? He said, what's up from Italy?
What up, Edward Pooley from Italy? How you doing, paisano?
Hey.
Detroit. Jorge Quinn, no free tattoos. That's a picture of a brand new car in your avatar. Why would you get a free tattoo?
Right?
Jack Schumacher, yes, all day. 702-505-0530. Howie Tomlinson, you're now getting blocked because I'm sick of you asking me to fucking answer you. Show us one of your tats. Who? Adam Whipple, you want to see one of Joseph's tattoos? Drop your pants, babe.
Take it off.
And show him your stomach.
I don't know how to do it.
Show him your stomach. No, there's nothing.
I'm not gonna do that.
This is blessed.
There's nothing on his leg that's He has a bunch of random little tattoos. And one is outlined and partly shaded.
My ass and I don't know my
Her knuckles say Fifth City.
Yeah,
I
my
know.
knuckles do say Fifth City.
I had a stripper have me choke her with my hand the other day. She wasn't very happy. She just climbed up on me. I walked in and there was like 4 dudes giving her money, and then she saw me and just climbed on top of me, and they were like, what the fuck? And she looked at my hand, grabbed it, put it on her throat. She's like, choke me.
Adam Esquivel, he does have a Bishop rotary, but that's not what he's using right now.
I prefer Dan Cuban over the Bishop. I'll use the Bishop if it's like I need something super solid. It's really good for.
Keegan Sweeney says, ha ha ha, a tattoo gun shoots ink into the skin.
Josh
Month
Hetz likes to
Edwards.
shoot babies onto the breasts.
Why can't you hear his gun? Are you talking about Pelon's
My
tattoo
gun?
machine?
Because
No.
I don't have to shoot anybody. Why would you hear my gun?
He's talking about Pelon's machine because it's a rotary. What he's using is called a Cheyenne pen, and it's silent. Only coil machines make noise. Rotaries have a slight noise, but it's very, very light. You can't hear it in comparison to other machines or into the noise in the shop. Tom Leonard, thank you very much. He said he loves the Sacred Heart and Wings that Pelon is doing.
Yeah, beautiful, Pelon. Beautiful job, Pelon. Pelon915. Follow him on Instagram. Pelon915. Sounds like that's your prison inmate number. Pelon915.
That was the date of prison.
You have a visitor?
That was the date of prison prom.
Yeah.
How much for the Cadillac, John Smale?
Oh.
Text me, 702-330-7475.
How'd they know the Cadillac was for sale?
Because I looked outside and I said, who wants to buy a Cadillac? It's a 68 Coupe de Ville, by the way.
Perfectly straight, has all its chrome.
Jennifer Lake Rogers wants to know if you want to buy a 93 Firebird. No thanks, babe.
If I had a mullet.
Tom Leonard, I'm sorry, sweetheart. We don't have anybody here in the shop that really does biomechanical. You really want to find someone that specializes in that.
Go see Guy Atchison in Chicago. Or if you're in California, go see Roman Obrego.
Emmeline Smith, thank you so much. She said she loves this place. She got her tattoo done by Austin about a year ago. He's actually in Seattle now, sweetheart, but come back and see us.
It'll be out of like a fashion, temporary.
Yeah.
Not for me.
They said now you really do look like Leonidas. He hasn't gotten Leonidas yet.
Leonidas, is that from
The 300.
300.
with really bad abs?
This is Sparta.
I broke the front of this dude's windshield and the security guard. This chick I was dating before her was a dancer, half prostitute, and it was her birthday, and we're sitting at the bar, and some really hot chick comes in and whispers in her ear, and they go outside, and I'm like, yes, a threesome. You know, they're getting in some dude's car. The dude locks all the doors. I rip all the door handles off, and he tries to pull away, and I ran, and I jumped on the car, and I bashed the windshield.
come around the other side,
motorcycle
guys.
member that's a part-time security guard. He goes, it looked like it was the opening scene of 300 where you're like, ah! I'm such a nice dude, but I lose my shit. You're obviously gonna be like, oh, you're a teddy bear. Yeah. I don't need that.
Not until I'm pushed.
Yeah, exactly. I'll lose my shit over people disrespecting.
They want to get the ink shot. Get up close.
Of my sick ass tat gun. Brat.
Big touch, bro.
I like to buck my truck, drink Bud Light, and do sick tatties.
Sick tatties and tears.
I don't know if that's her first tattoo, guys.
You
I'll
about to
go
do
over
that
and
beautiful
ask her.
lettering, Jake?
No, Tammy,
Juicy
we don't
Jake.
sell Dr. Numbs. We don't even let people use it. No numbing creams in the shop.
Who wants to see Juicy Jake's trouser snake?
That costs money. 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
20 bucks. How's it going, babe? She's still smiling, guys. Do you want to know if this is your first tattoo? It is. It is her first tattoo. She went for it. They said, Josh, don't hurt her.
I'm not. I'm being gentle.
Yeah, it doesn't even look irritated. Get good skin.
It feels like a little unicorn just prancing on your skin.
How did you do that again? How was it? It was prancing, yeah. Okay, no laughing. You're doing really good. You guys haven't heard her scream, right? So she must be doing good.
She's doing really good.
They want to know, what size needle are you using?
This is a type 3.
Type 3 and a little bit of stippling there.
Yeah, I'm actually doing it with a coil to do the stippling.
With a coil gun?
Yeah. The AK.
There you go, guys.
AK
Custom
tattooing.
electric tattooing by Josh Etch. Josh Etch 54 on Instagram. 702-505-0530.
Drop them in the DM. How did you get to see them ask that question so fast with him?
Because I scrolled all the way up. Jake was at the wrong end of it. He was scrolling down. You got to scroll up. He was rereading questions I had already read.
Yeah.
It's okay. I just hit the button though and scrolled all the way back to the top. Sorry, guys. And my apologies. We really do try to get to as many questions as we have, but some of you ask questions that require long-winded answers. Sometimes we're just long-winded. Sometimes we're joking about something. And then, in all honesty, there's no way I could possibly get to as many comments, so we'll be on here. We've been averaging about 20,000 comments in a 2-hour live viewing. So I got to do my best that I can. If you guys have repeat questions that someone else has already asked and I've already answered it, then I kind of skip past. I do my best though to come back later at night and I try to answer a couple of questions. If you guys have like honest to God questions, not just shit talking, then I'll try my best to give you an honest answer. They want to know what the benefit is to using a rotary instead of a coil.
A rotary is much more consistent. A coil, you can have, it's a spring, you can have, the contact screw could be off, little things could be off, and then the spring also has give and forgiving, and a rotary is just consistent. It's the most consistent.
Matt James said, glad to see people still using coils. Seems all these new cats go straight to the rotary and they don't learn the roots of their craft.
Yeah, well said, man.
All those fine lines, how will the tattoo hold up in 10 years? Beautifully, because they're good, solid line work. Line work's what makes the tattoo hold up. When you have those watercolor tattoos or color realism, things like that, without a good, solid line work, that's what doesn't hold up. If you look at tattoo artists that have been tattooing and been getting tattooed for 50, 60 years, people like Lyle Tuttle, the late crazy Philadelphia Eddie, they had all traditional tattoos with black solid line work, and it's still in there, it's still awesome, it's still readable, you can still tell what the fuck they have, even on their 84-year-old skin, for all of those of you who think your tattoos will look like shit in 80 years, or when you're 80 years old. Nope, Joseph does not do color tattoos. He has one large cap of solid black ink, and that's all she's getting.
It's the name of my adult movie, One Cap of Black.
One cap of black.
That's all you need.
For all those of you who are messaging me, asking questions right now, I'll have to get to you later on. Because we're busy right now.
No, you're okay.
Let's see. Frank Mendoza, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Reverent Tattoo. Jason Church, what's a good pointer for an inspired beginning tattoo artist, aka scratcher? We have no advice for scratchers. Stop scratching and go get into fucking apprenticeship.
Oh! Boom! That just happened.
Straight in the booty hole.
With no lube.
Start all over. Throw your internet bought machines in the trash and go ask for an apprenticeship from a respected shop.
What's Ben's name that we met at the Hawaii Tattoo Convention from Colorado?
Ben.
What's his last name, eh?
Oh, babe, I don't know. I'm so bad with names.
Oh my gosh.
Clean Rock ones.
Yeah,
Twin.
we've got someone who is in Denver and they want to.
Ben Gunn.
Ben Gunn.
Ben Gunn.
Ben Gunn, who uses a tattoo machine, not a gun. Don't get it confused. Ben Gunn is in Denver, Colorado. You can look him up on Instagram.
Great tattooer.
He's a great tattoo artist, super rad guy.
Shout out Ben Gunn.
Just as nice as can be. If you can't travel to Vegas to get tattooed, Jose, go look for Ben Gunn. Like I said, look him up on Instagram.
Yeah, I think I've seen his work.
Yeah, he's rad.
Yeah.
I'll try to find him on my other phone real quick, guys. Hold on.
Ben Gunn.
Yeah, easy. Ben Gunn Tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has beautiful color work.
He's at Mantra Tattoo in Colorado. Greg, Joseph does not do portraits, but Pelone915 does.
Look him up. Pelone915.
Does Joe have an hourly rate? No, he charges by the session. It's either a half day or full day, because he doesn't really do small tattoos. Can you do my first tattoo? I have OCD.
Yes.
Yes, as long as you're not a pain in the ass. Nady Sealander said that part around the inner armpit is going to burn like holy water.
Burn like holy water.
What'd you say about me?
Massimo Delarance, no, he doesn't do Samoan Polynesian tribal. I've never heard of...
I don't know. I haven't studied it.
I'm going to correct you. I've never heard of Filipino-style tribal. I was married to a Filipino for 9 years. I've never heard of Filipino-style tribal. Filipino style.
Filipino.
But no, he does not do Samoan or Polynesian tribal. You're best to find
Manny
someone...
Manny Pacquiao owns a tattoo shop in the Philippines, so...
Well, I don't know if he's in the Philippines. He's just asking if you do that style of work.
Oh.
In all honesty, if you're here in Las Vegas and you want that style of work, we send everyone to our friend Tyson over at Studio 21 Tattoo. There's guys that specialize in Samoan tribal. That's who you want to go to. Bobby Goodwin, a horror sleeve isn't really his forte.
I can do a sleeve of horse.
Yeah, no, that's not what they say.
WH.
Paul Hammond, you've had like 15 fucking close-ups of what he's doing, blah, blah, blah. So if you're paying attention,
blah, blah, blah.
he said, yeah, you're all saying he's fucking good and great lines, blah, blah, blah. But not once yet have we had a close-up of what he's putting in.
Bullshit.
I've zoomed in on this tattoo as much as I possibly can without interrupting his work. She's going to be here all day. I'm not trying to make her sit here for 12 hours. Have some consideration, guys. I can only interrupt so often. There you go. Blah, blah, blah. Paul. I wonder why your middle name is Deadbeat. Paul Deadbeat Hammond.
Or Paul, I pay for pussy Hammond.
Going back to horse.
Yes. I love horrors. They make people happy, you know?
That's true.
They're happy.
Jason Church said, haha, I got you to say my name. LOL. Knew y'all don't like the term scratcher. That's why I used it.
Lies.
Oh, Stephanie Maldonado said, please say hi, Pelon Guapo, and a kiss.
Damn, El Guapo. Kissy. You're sexy.
Orale.
You know how I'm like super married? He's super married.
Super married.
His wife will cut you. She's
And she'll
the
smile.
blue-eyed
Smile
devil.
when she's cutting you.
She's a blue-eyed devil.
Was I right? Was it super married? You said I'm super right. Julie will love me for that one. It'll make up for her first impression.
Oh, Chris Mitchell, I'm sorry, hon. We're not at Mantra Tattoo. Our friend Ben Gunn is at Mantra Tattoo in Denver, Colorado. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada at Reverent Tattoo. So we don't know Ryan Depp. Sorry.
And then face me. Perfect. I love it.
Thank you so much, Kelsey Sharp. She's coming back in to finish the cicada in a couple of weeks.
All these kids have super cute moms.
He said he has an apprenticeship on a weekend when he's not turning wrenches.
A weekend apprenticeship?
Our apprentice put in 50 hours, 60 hours a week here and held a job graveyard shift.
There's no way you can be consistent. How are you going to be consistent? It's not a, and we don't mean to be rude or
Yeah,
dick.
no.
We're just being honest. Like, you only get what you give. If you only put in part-time, your work's going to be part-time. You should be, and if you're like, you can't afford it, then you should save for a couple years and then do it the right way. Tattooing's not going nowhere. What if you tattooed apprentice 5 days a week and wrenched on the weekend?
There you go.
Give hand jobs. I mean, whatever you got to do. If you're like, damn, how'd you get so good? It's like, I had no money. I sucked a lot of dick. Saved money, and I'm back. I say, hey, bro, respect. I respect that more than only 2 days a week. And like I said, man, I don't mean to attack you. It's just when we put our all into it, and people are only doing part time. Kind of like a girl I gave a chance here. She's always had an excuse. And she's Mexican, so it's like, oh, you know, I don't have enough time, I'm tired. It's like, what about your ancestors that fucking work from sun up to sundown for fucking $5 an hour? Go complain to them, you know? Oh, uncle, I work in air conditioning and I get $15 an hour to draw pretty pictures for casinos. So rough. Oh, you do construction all day and 115? You only get what you give. So if you give part-time, you'll get part-time.
Victor Gonzalez said he loves them blue-eyed devils.
Thank you. I'm more like Hazel. Yeah?
I'm green.
Yeah. Oh, your eyes are prettier than mine.
It's a different color.
Yes. Needs to be my pickup line. Oh, your eyes are prettier than mine.
That works.
Oh, really?
I told her she was hot for being old, pretty much.
He did. That was his pickup line.
She's like, I hate that guy. And then
I don't think your friend's a fucking
and
douchebag.
later
I
on,
hope I
I
never
moved
see
in
him
after
again.
2 weeks and married her and got her pregnant.
Like 9 months later when I forgot that was you.
No, you knew. You knew.
Stephanie McLean, if you're honest about wanting to get tattooed by Joseph next October, shoot me an email
That's
at
perfect. You want to plan way ahead, so that's perfect.
reverenttattoo@yahoo.com. It's Reverent, REVERENT, tattoo@yahoo.com. Mike Nunez, he does cover-ups, but not a whole lot. He's very, very particular.
Because I do a lot of skin breaks, so it's hard to do a cover-up.
Yeah, his style of tattooing, you really can't do cover-ups.
Josh Etch 54 specializes in all cover-ups.
Jim Down said, I apprentice every third Wednesday when it's not raining. Dude, I'm so good.
You're hired.
Jake Wade Wilson Price, that's a long-ass name. He said he did 50 to 60 hours a week at the shop.
Boom.
During his apprenticeship. He was there all the time.
Yep. Jake here, he works 6 days a week.
Thank you, Stephanie Maldonado.
He's here
Thanks for
first
tuning
and
in,
leaves
sweetheart.
last. And that's why he's as good as he is.
Got a good knee pad.
Are you a filthy first-timer, Jake?
And no gag.
No, dude.
Do you have a gag reflex?
I don't know. He's past that.
Isn't that how you pay for your apprenticeship?
Cup the balls, stroke the shaft.
Filthy Samthy, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Is the tattooing for permanent or just for show off? No, they're real tattoos.
Did you drive from California for wash off?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Cindy Lamey wants to know who did the portraits on your other arm. You want to plug your tattooer in California?
Wes Hogan,
Let's see here.
Wes Hogan, where's he at?
out of Artistic Element, Ukaipa.
Let me see. Artistic Element in Ukaipa, California.
Awesome Hogan.
There you go.
Thank you.
Eric, if you feel like you have to pay him extra to tattoo you with his shirt on, then by all means, you can drop us an extra $500, but if that's really a fucking problem, you shouldn't be getting tattooed by him.
Moving out to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Millions of peaches.
Does the machine get hot running all the time?
It gets a little bit warm, but if your machine's running hot, that means your capacitor's out. But guns don't have capacitors. Tattoo machines do.
Yep, that's he said machine.
Oh,
Not
no.
to mention.
No, I wasn't making fun of him. I was making a jab.
And not to mention, he's holding the tube, and the tube doesn't get hot. The machine would, but the machine's not even touching his hand, as you guys can see.
I love how excited you were when I first put this. That was so fucking cute.
What? I'm still excited. I'm trying not to pee.
I like that.
Stephen Polwart, I don't know, Boston. Josh, who's a good tattooer in Boston?
I'm sure there's a lot of them.
We just can't think offhand. It's always like going to the movie store and you're like, oh, I can't remember any of your favorite
Honestly,
movies.
your best bet, you can go on Yelp. You can go on Instagram and just type in Boston Tattoo. You'll find something eventually.
People's work speak for itself.
Yeah.
You like it? There's plenty of people that don't like my work, and then there's women like her that do. You like what you... Not everybody likes the same.
Raymond
look for
Hilton, that's a
consistency.
douchebag thing to say. Put a tattoo on her face. Not everybody needs a fucking face tattoo. That's your generation, not ours. Kelly Gordon, recommendation in Australia. Our girlfriend Kate works in Alice Springs, but I don't know how far that is
And
from
then,
you.
where's Sabina's dude?
Oh yeah, you